Good morning. Good morning, Butterfield. Happy to see everybody here today. I'm Ricky Stamps, Director of Programs and Events, and we have some great announcements this morning. I was just wondering, has anybody noticed the cold weather lately? Nancy, you deserve an award for riding your bicycle up to the front on your. It's faster. Well, we have some things I would like to mention for February. The calendars will be out the first part of next week to mid next week. We're happy about that. Um, there will be a resident appreciation social on Monday the 3rd. And many of you recall we would do a dessert social for employees to bake and make items to thank residents for their contributions to the employee Christmas purse. It's a way they can say thank you, and I do want to acknowledge and recognize everyone for contributing to that. It means so much to the staff, and we appreciate it. On Wednesday the 5th, we will have the rescheduled resident lecture by Jerry Havens on climate control. It was canceled in the early part of the month in January due to weather. And for those of you who can't come, climate control, huh? For those of you who cannot attend the live presentation on the 5th in the Performance Hall, we will record the program and we will re-show it on Channel 1961 the following evening, Thursday. So that helps people that have other meetings and other things to go to, and they'll still be able to see the presentation. Let's see. We start back up with Fulbright Fridays on Friday the 7th, and Michael Rea with the University Theater will be here to go over their season. And we want to support the University Theater, and Michael's always been good to come. He brings video clips of things that they'll be doing, so I hope you can be here for that. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. For those of you who don't know, we have partnered with Fulbright College for years, and they bring a presentation once a month for about 6 months of the year, and they have various professors and faculty come and present things that they have going on in the college, which is really good. What I'd like to share with you now is we have a new partnership with Bumpers College. And how many of you worked in Bumpers College? Yeah, that's great. What we'll be doing is touching on different things. The only thing, Bumpers will be presenting quarterly, not monthly. But the first one, we get 2 for 1 in February. We will have Dr. Scott LaFontaine come and talk about beer in Arkansas. Title is Something's Brewing. And he is an assistant professor of food chemistry, so there's a process to beer. So he's going to share that with us. And it's not like we've never had a wine tasting at Butterfield, but we will follow up at the end of the month with Dr. Renee Threlfall, who will come and talk about wine, and she'll be discussing farm-to-table wine processes and highlight Arkansas wine. So I hope you can be there for that. We're very excited to have a new relationship with a different college at the University of Arkansas. Let's see, Sunday the 9th is Super Bowl Sunday. So we've had several conversations and considerations, but just so you'll know, the Super Bowl begins at 5:30. We'll show it on the big screen here in the hall. But so nothing is interrupted with that. We've even canceled worship service. And I have Shirley and Perry Franklin's permission to do that. And we're also canceling beanbag toss, so we can just focus on football for the last time for a few weeks. Thank you. I'm not as big a football fan as some people are. But it'll be fun. We'll have snacks and chance for you guys to visit and cheer on your favorite team that we don't even know who that's going to be just yet. Let's see. I'm excited to welcome back Larry Foley, Professor of Journalism and Strategic Media from the university. He will show the film he created, I think it's been 5 or 6 years ago, called The Boys of Spring. How many of you knew that major league teams from the north would go to Hot Springs, Arkansas to ooze out the booze and the wildlife and get ready for spring training and have spring training in Hot Springs? Well, there you go. So Larry's going to come talk about this film. It's a historic film. PBS has shown it several times, but we'll show it again for those of you who may have missed it. And this will be a prerequisite to a trip I have scheduled in March to Hot Springs, where we will have someone hosting and talking about the baseball teams and what all they did when they would visit Hot Springs. And of course, we'll have to make a quick stop at Oaklawn for the races, okay? So be watching for information for that. That's our official First Village tour in 25. And I'll be announcing the rest of the trips. I'll have 2 other trips in 25, and then I have one in spring of 26 that I'll be sharing with you pretty soon. The last thing I want to highlight is a trip to Tulsa. We're going to Eureka Springs for lunch, but then we're going to go to Tulsa by request of residents to visit Trader Joe's. And then you can, after you've bought up all the pre-processed yucky food you want to buy, we're going to step next door to Charleston's for lunch. And then we're going to take a visit and tour of the new Bob Dylan Center / museum. How many of you are Bob Dylan fans? Raise your hand. Yeah. How many of you seen the new movie about his life? Raise your hand. Yeah, it's really good. If you have a chance, you need to go to see it in the theater while it's still playing. But where's Patty Goyette? She came back from seeing that film. She was dressed up. She had her black and white on. She had her dark black sunglasses. I think her hair was a little messy. She was so cute, and she loved the film. So, all right. Well, that's all I have. Do you have any? Oh, one other thing. Quick reminder: signing up for things at the transportation desk. You know, the red book are for programs that are here, meaning stop, we're not going anywhere. The green book is for trips where we go out. So many of these things I have you sign up for require reservation. And so I would like for you to pay close attention when you're signing up and make sure you sign one name per line. And any friend or Carriage Club member that you want to come, be sure to sign them up on the wait list, not in the top part. And then all Carriage Club members are to go through the process that marketing has shared with them how to sign up for things, or if they're not sure or you want to know how to do that, you can ask me or Kelly, and we'll make sure that Carriage Club gets signed up for things that they're invited to. All right, well, that's all I have. First, I would like to introduce Jennifer. She's going to make a quick announcement, and then she has to scoot. And then we're going to have Kim Moore, and then Kelly Sire. No Kelly. And then I have a guest speaker right after that.
Good morning. And I just want you to mark your calendar for February 27th at 2. I'm going to be giving a talk on ultra-processed foods. This is the biggest link to following the Mediterranean diet, and lots of research about how reducing ultra-processed foods can improve brain health. So that's what I'm going to be talking about in February on the 27th. I'm going to have a lot of things that you can do practically and how to recognize it and just take a deep dive. So hopefully I'll get to see you at that talk. I also want to tell you I have 3 wonderful interns working with me right now. It's going to be a wonderful semester. We are focused on creating the start of the employee wellness program. But as good as they are, we have decided to have them teach, or I have decided to have them teach 2 circuit training classes. They'll be at 11:30 and 12. When they're starting, I'll put it on put it out as an announcement. It's going to be geared for employees, but residents are invited, and I do think you will enjoy the class. It's going to be really focused on functional fitness. So when you see that, consider giving it a try. Also, I had one email me today and said, I really want to teach Zumba, which I thought, yes, that is not in my skill set. So look towards a Zumba class for this semester. As I get that developed, I'll put some more information out. I do want to stress I'm trying to get our employees into the gym, the lodge gym, into the classes. So if they're there, don't talk about work, but do talk about anything else. I think we're stronger as a community. One of the reasons that I love my job and I stay here year after year is because of my getting to know you. So if you can get to know the staff that you might not always see in the gym on that level, I think we'll have such a stronger community. And that's one of the reasons that I have really worked to create this program. So when you see the staff in the gym, look at them in a different way. Think of getting to know them, sharing your knowledge with them, and save the work stuff for right after you're out of the gym. Anyway, I think we have a great program coming up this semester, and I'll look forward to hopefully seeing you on the 27th. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Kim Moore, the CFO. I have just a couple of year-end announcements that I know a lot of you are probably already thinking about. The medical expense deduction letter is going to go out next week, which is earlier than normal, so it'll be out just shortly. It's on my computer screen right now to proof. Also, the foundation tax letters, you should have received a letter detailing any donations to the foundation through October 31st, and then the final deduction letter for anything made in November and December will also go out next week. Just a reminder about the foundation. It's been a big transition this year, but you can drop your any contributions off at the front desk. My team is not here; they're across the street. Still trying to work on some of those kinks out. If you have any questions about that, please call me. And then, if you have been in healthcare for any period of time in the year of 2024 and would like a detailed statement for your tax purposes, please call Annette Shump. That is treated differently than the medical deduction letter that you're going to get. So also for residents that are full-time in healthcare, they may be talking to Vicki, Mike, Renee, Heather Edge, or any of those people. Please direct them to Annette Shump because we have to provide a special report for that. And I think that's it. Thank you. Yes. The question is, what are you doing if we signed up for a monthly charge on our statement for your contribution to the resident Christmas purse? Those were all at the front desk, and with transition at the front desk, those forms did not make it over across the street. When, we work on the next month's bill, like Annette is already working on your February bills right now. So we have those now, and that is going to be caught up and taken care of. If you have a question regarding that, please call Annette. And if you haven't signed up and would like to, we can, the forms are at the front desk. Okay, thank you.
Okay, I have a special guest today. Many of you know Josh Rainey with the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute. Josh has been the executive director for many, many, many years, and Butterfield has partnered with Ollie for many, many years. A few years ago, Josh and I had a discussion about how could we get residents more involved aside from residents going to classes at different locations on campus. So Butterfield started hosting classes here with some other members coming in for special presentations. And we're working on that for 2025. But I'm excited to have Josh and one of the Ollie workers, Janet, to come talk about this upcoming season. Josh?
Thank you, Ricky. Well, hey, good morning, everybody. This is awesome to be here in front of all the Butterfield Trail residents. I'm excited to share with you some enriching opportunities available through the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute, OLLI, OLLI, which many of you may know us. We're at the University of Arkansas. We're a program at the University of Arkansas. And if you haven't heard of us, actually, how many people in here do know about OLLI? Oh, well then Tricia, you've been around then, haven't you? You've been making your rounds. Well, cool. Well, then I don't have to give you all the background about what OLLI is. That's awesome. So you know about us. This spring we've got a really neat listing of programs, 90-plus programs and activities. We're doing a really special thing this spring where we're offering a membership for $35. It's good through June 30th. And so that's the best way to really experience OLLI, is to become a member. You get a lot of different benefits with being a member: priority registration, discounts per class. But something we're doing special through our partnership here at Butterfield Trail Village is that we're offering a handful of classes, the ones specifically held here, and then certain ones that we're holding either at OLLI headquarters or at other locations will be free to OLLI members who are residents at Butterfield Trail Village. My phone went away, so let me get my notes back up. Apologies. And so, yeah, so you'll be able, as a member, if you join for $35 or you're already an OLLI member, then you'll be able to take those classes for free. We'll be back out later this month or in February to take registrations. We'll have a special registration form just for Butterfield Trail residents. But yeah, today I wanted to come talk about our spring course catalog. We got over 90 programs and activities ranging from one-time lectures to workshops to multi-week seminars. And so it's really a diverse, wide range of topics this semester. I wanted to highlight a few. So check this out. We've got some acrylic painting for beginners. It's a hands-on course for people with no experience that want to just kind of get creative and learn how to be creative through acrylic painting. And so there's no prior experience necessary for that, and all the materials are provided. We're doing a hands-on floral workshop, and so you get to go learn from a local florist how to create your own beautiful boutique, and you get to take that home. And then we're also doing a fun class for the second time, teaching people how to play canasta. So anybody play canasta? Anybody, do you know what it is? Card game? All right, cool. Well, man, it's been a riot. They come up to the office once a week, learn how to play canasta, and I think we've had to ask them to be quiet a few times. And so those are just some classes that we're holding that I think would be fun for you guys to take part in. But like I said, it's a really diverse range of programs. We've got classes with university professors talking about the rice production in Arkansas. A former university professor going to teach a class on Shakespeare's comedies. And so it's a really wide range of things. Our catalog is our one-stop shop. We've got those in the back of the room that we'll be handing out, and you can grab on your way out today, or we'll have them around the building throughout the rest of the next few months as well. But it's just a great way. OLLI's a really great way to get involved in programs that explore different topics and activities beyond what you typically get here at Butterfield Trail Village. We work with Ricky to try to pick programs that we offer to you guys for free that aren't things you're going to be already getting here at Butterfield Trail Village. Two of those that we're going to be offering here at Butterfield are Unlocking Restful Sleep. And so that's a class being taught by Dr. Ori Quinn, who I believe has taught a class here before. He's the lead chiropractor at Ozark Holistic Center in Fayetteville and a sleep researcher. And so he's going to be diving into how to get better sleep and how the sleep changes as you age. And so I know personally I've taken on some different lifestyle changes recently, and it's helped me sleep. And although it's a little harder to wake up in the morning, I feel great throughout the day. And so I know how impactful that is. So definitely check that one out. It's going to be held here. I don't have the dates, but it's in our catalog. I should have had those listed. It's a 2-part class. And then also Innovations in Healing. It's being a presentation led by 3 doctors at Advanced Orthopedics. And they're going to talk about technology and groundbreaking research that transform patient care, specifically with stem cell research and technology. And so a really interesting presentation that they're going to give. It's not a class to sell what they do at Advanced Orthopedics, but really just to educate people what's going on in the medical world. And so again, it's a great way, always a great way to just check out some different things that are available to you outside of Butterfield Trail Village, meet new people. I wanted to invite Janet to come up because she's somebody who not only takes classes, but is a volunteer on one of our committees. And so she's somebody who you would actually meet, and I wanted her to talk a little bit about her experience with OLLI.
Well, Ollie has been such a gift to me. I've always loved learning, but I've realized how important that is as we age. That neuroplasticity, have to keep it going. Whether it's learning a new skill or a new hobby, like he talked about, card games or painting. There's a cake decorating class coming up, or delving into an academic field, like I love history, but there's a class now, you mentioned through the university, but these things are not held at the university. It's kind of a scary place to get to. The history of the Byzantine Empire is being held at the Orthodox Church in Springdale. I've been to several classes there, and Father Tom there is such a good teacher. And after the class, they give you a good Mediterranean meal. So there are classes like that that I find so interesting. Also, just if you don't want a true academic challenge like the geology of Arkansas, well, there's also things that you might just find interesting, like the history of the violin, or how political campaigns are funded. The important part is just to stay curious. And Ollie is here for you for that. We will be back February 5, sitting out in the lobby in a table to help you get registered and to give you catalogs and to promote some of these things. And we'd be happy to talk to you then and to have you join us.
Thanks, Janet. So yeah, you can see how fun and how neat it is to be a part of Ollie. Just a couple more things. We've got a full range of courses, and registration will open on February 4th officially, but we'll be back here, as Janet said, February 5th. We'll have special registration forms for Butterfield Trail residents to register you to join as a member if you're not, but to register you for the classes that you get for free. But we also have an open house Sunday, February the 2nd from 2 to 4 at Ollie headquarters on 481 South Shiloh Drive. It's the access road between Weddington and MLK. I know that's scary. It's a one-way street. It sounds like you're going to be driving to LA or something, but it's not that bad. They fixed the Weddington exit, and so we're going to be having an open house there, getting everybody inside of our headquarters and having a good time and showing everybody our classes for the spring. Otherwise, we'll be here February 5th. We've got catalogs, and so hit us up if you have questions, but we really hope to see you in some Ollie classes this spring. So thanks again for letting us be here.
All right, well, good morning. I gave you the full rundown on Monday night, so I'm going to take this out with a lot more detail. So today is really just an update of some things that we talked about on Monday night. So we talked about the healthcare sinks being replaced, and that work is going on this week. You should see that happening now. The foundation work at the cottages is going on now, so they're started moving them out. We've kind of coordinated with them, and they'll be in hotels, and we're kind of working with them on the logistics of that, getting back and forth. The front gate has been repaired, so that should be in working order. Everything should be working fine. If you have any issues, please let Gary know, but everything should be flowing well on that. The northeast elevator, the company Otis is going to be moving in all their equipment today to get ready to work on Monday. So you should start seeing them today moving their tools, as they said it, moving that in today. So the southwest elevator, the new panel was put up last week, so that should be working fine. And after he installed it, he said everything looks perfect on that elevator. We shouldn't have any issues for that for a while. So hopefully that's true. The sound panels are up in the dining room. Hopefully you're noticing an improvement with the sound panels. I haven't heard otherwise, so I believe that is working. And we are working on quotes for the painting and striping of the parking lot. So we've gotten one quote. We have two more, maybe three more companies that we're waiting on a quote, trying to get the best price on that. So a few updates there of what's going on. Are there any questions about anything? All right. Well, thank you very much. Y'all have a great weekend. I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you.